If you want to see me swatch the 39S, Such a Gem by Morphe, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and this time we are going to be swatching, or I guess I will be swatching, the royal we maybe, the Such a Gem 39S by Morphe. This is a 39, as the name would suggest, a 39 shadow palette. And as is customary with Morphe, there is this annoying plastic covering the shadows, and this is what it looks like. And it's so nice to be able to just show you with no glare. The usual plastic palettes are horrible with a ring light, but these are not bad. I got this palette to complement the 39A, which is the Dare to Create palette. If you have not seen that palette, I will put the swatches video right here for you. All of the shadows, actually no, not quite, 32 of the 39 shadows from the Dare to Create ended up in quads, Anastasia quads, and the same is going to end up happening to this one. I will have a depotting video coming out for you soon. The 7 larger shades will go in a Tarte magnetic palette, but all of these are the standard usual size for a round shadow, and we'll be making it very conveniently in those Annabelle quads. I did the exact same thing with the Dare to Create and it worked really well, and I use those shadows for my Quad of the Month series. If you want to see that playlist, I will put it right here. As a matter of fact, on my eye, I am wearing one of those quads today. Ironically enough, though, it is not from the Dare to Create. I used a couple of singles from Annabelle shadows that are part of that 4-pan quad. Why don't I show you the quad? This is the one I'm talking about right here. And so I open it up, and the 2 shadows that I used today are these two. These 2 are Annabelle shadows, and these 2 are from Morphe. This one is called Mass, and this one is called Cobalt Blue, and those, as I said, are not what is on my eye today. I went for cooler tones, and I really like the way it turned out. But we are talking about this guy today. And speaking of cooler tones, there's quite a bit of cool tones in here. And I was really attracted to this palette because of the amount of purple and pink. Very, very good amount of purple and pink, and a number of transformer shades. So before I go and depot it all, I thought that it would be nice to go ahead and swatch all of these for your reference and for my reference, and also give you the sense of what I think of these shadows before this palette goes bye-bye. And I can guarantee you that I will be filming the depotting of this palette if you are curious. So hang tight for that. It will be coming in the near future. So let me just start with the swatching. I will start with this arm and then do this arm, and we'll get 8 swatches per arm. So 2 sets on each arm is what we're going to end up with. And then I'll do this middle row separately. I'll probably do that at the end. These are supposed to be more transformer shades, and so I think they're a little bit in a category on their own. So let's go in here. I have nothing on my arm. It is quite bare, and we'll just start swatching. Hopefully I can do a good job for you. I will scoot closer to the camera and let's get started. Okay, I will start with this first row, these first 4, and then move on to these 4. Make and Bank, Posh Boss, Bougie, woo, that is bougie. And I think, what was that last one? Make and Bank, Posh Boss, Bougie, and Dazzle 'em. I'm going to go over these 4 again. Oh, that's much better. Okay, much, much better on the colors here. I really like this second one. Oop, right there, second one. It's a really neat, cool purple, almost like a lavender purple. Really nice. Okay, so that's the first 4. Going to wipe my fingers. I got smart and actually brought makeup wipes out. I never do that. Guess there's a first time for everything, huh? Okay. Pearlfection. It's definitely pearly. Super Swanky. Oh, I like the feel of this one very much. What a great transition color, I think. Flaunt It is next, and it definitely suits the color. Bougie and Flaunt It, I'm seeing a theme here. And then the final one is Plums Up, and again, a very good name. I like the Morphe names for the most part. Woo! That is a plum. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing as I did for the first 4. I'm going to redo the colors on these 4. These are feeling very soft, very nice. I'm just going to make sure I'm lined up here. Oh yeah, this is a very nice color. This one didn't really need more, but why not? And then Plum Up. Plum It Up? No, Plums Up, Plums Up. It's really hard for me to see in the viewfinder. I'm just going to see in the mirror down here. I am kind of partial to this one. It makes me think of one of the shadows in the Naked Smoky. But definitely the pinks and plums I'm very, very attracted to, which makes sense because that's the whole reason I got the palette in the first place. So we have the first row done. Okay, we're going for the next arm, and so we are going for this row right here. All right, we're starting with this arm now. Marvelous. Pink Prize. Very pink. Amethyst Awe. I think that'll build up quite nicely. And then Treasure Trove. This would be a nice combo just for a look on its own. You could do a lot with just these 4 colors. Kind of a light look, but it looks pretty good. So I'm going to just intensify those before moving on. Marvelous Mauve. Pink Prize. Amethyst Awe. Ooh, much better on the second swipe. And Treasure Trove. Oh yeah, these are much, much nicer on the second go around, but that's fine. I don't have any trouble swatching twice for a given color because very often when we're building up color on our eye, we're not just doing one pass. We're going in with a brush or a finger more than once. And so you can see how the colors are getting more vibrant. So I'm happy with that. So we are going to go into the next 4 colors as I wipe my fingers. So we're going into these next 4, and I'll be very curious to see how these 2 compare because they don't look that different to me just in real life. And we will see that the Ritzy Rose and Marvelous look very similar, but Ritzy Rose is a little bit darker, so I guess we'll find out what that's like. And I'm just swatching now. Okay, found the first gritty one. This one is quite gritty. I inconveniently swatched with the wrong hand, which apparently happens every time I do swatch videos. I don't know why. But anyway, I have them now on the right fingers. So Ritzy Rose, Decadent AF, very good, and That's Tempting. All right, let's get here. There we go, Ritzy Rose. Decadent AF. Oh, that's a nice rich color, that's good. Very good. And That's Tempting. What a difference, right? Very, very cool. And then these are more toward, most of them are more toward the warmer side. Let's do a second swatch. Yeah, Very, very colorful. All right, Ritzy Rose. Decadent AF. Oh, it builds up nicely. This is the gritty one. This is very good. Very gritty. And that's tempting. This one swatches really well. And if you really think about it, I'm swatching with my pinky. This one is going to apply really nicely, I think, because it's very pigmented and very pigmented, kind of a burgundy purpley brown. Really nice. Burgundy purpley brown. Can I pick a color? Seriously. But there is the first 2 rows of this palette. Hopefully you're getting a decent look at this, and I'm going to wipe my arms and we are going to go for the second set of 2 small pan rows at the bottom. All right, we are going for the 3rd row. So this is where we're going next. And you can see we're getting into some blues, so that's going to be very interesting, a bit different. And I'm very excited for 2 colors. I'm very excited for this one and this one. We will see how those go. Here are the first 4 of the 3rd small row. So we have Lavender, Purple Majesty, It's Violet, and yes it is. And then finally, Make It Rain, but rain is R-E-I-G-N. Makes sense, right? Kind of a royal blue. All right, let's double swatch those. I say royal blue, but it's like a blue purple. All right, let's do this again. Whoops, a little off on that one. Oh, much nicer on the second swipe on this one. This one didn't really need building up, but what the heck. All right, those are the 4 shades, the 4 first shades on the 3rd row of small pans. I'm going to have such stained hands by the end of this. They are the blues and purples have a lot of staying power. Okay, the next 4 are You Fancy. You see, Fame Game, Extra Oomph, this one, and then Wine Not, right here, Wine Not, which makes sense. It's like a matte burgundy. So let's go right into those. Here are the 4 colors. You Fancy, I like that color. Fame Game. What are the other 2? Extra Oomph. Meh, I don't know. And Wine Not. I'm not as excited about this row. I really do. I'm a sucker for lavender purple, so I like this one, I like this one, I like this one, but I'm not crazy about these guys. You know what? Let's do another swatch of those and just see if I change my mind on those. But again, they're not purples or pinks, right? That's why I wanted the palette, so that might influence my view on them. Okay, so here they are again. Right here, not Fame Game, You Fancy, Fame Game, Extra Oomph. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then the last one, Wine Out. Wine Out or Wine Not? Wine Not, Wine Not. That makes more sense. Okay, I really like this one, I really like this one, really like this one, kind of like that one. And this one, I'm not sure. The first one in the row, which is what again? Lavender? Meh, okay, whatever. Yeah, not my favorite row. in the palette. Definitely a couple of good ones. I won't repeat myself. I have mentioned them already, but not as crazy about this row as the other ones. Red, pink, blue, and purple sure stain the hands. All right, second last set of 4 in these small pans. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, good. Look at this. Blues and purples pretty much for the first 4. That is making my heart sing. Okay, so let's get through this. I am swatching Perry Twinkle, ha ha ha, Loaded Lilac, Grape Mines, and Shiny Object. Definitely shiny. Okay, here we go. Perry Twinkle, Loaded Lilac, Grape Mines, and Shiny Object, kind of a metallic silver. Okay, let's do those again. I think this will really, here's the fingers by the way. This will really look quite nice the second time around, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, look at that, much, much better. So that was Perry Twinkle, Loaded Lilac, Grape Mines. Oops. Here we go. Oh, this one, it has some depth to it, doesn't it? And then Shiny Object. I'm liking all 4 of these. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I just want to build up this purple again. Just, it has an interesting look. And it has kind of, look at the pink undertone. Do you see the staining, how it's very different? It has some complexity to it. That is going to be really neat. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. So you can shear it out to a pink or really build it up to a bluish purple. That's nice. All right, let's go to the last 4 of the small pans. Now we are really in the beiges and browns because these are the last 4 right here. I'm intrigued by this one. It looks like a pressed glitter. We'll see how that goes. Oh, very much a pressed glitter. Whew. Look at that, right? Look at this. Holy cow. So on these 4 we have Pure Luxe, and this one is Show Off, which makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, very, very much glitter. That's gonna be, I have to tap it on. On the second pass, I will tap it on. It doesn't really go well otherwise. And the next one is Garnet Glam. And Rocks On. Wow, that's glittery. I don't know if I'm going to use that. Okay, let's do these last 4 one more time. Pure Luxe, Show Off. Going to know better this time. Oh, much better by tapping it on. Something about Granite Glam. Oh, much better on the second swipe, and then Rocks On. 2 very deep shadows at the end there. But this one, definitely a glitter glue and definitely tapping it on. Like, it doesn't look bad, but you definitely have to have the right event for this. I do like the Luxe one here. But definitely the first 4 are my preference. But again, those are the colors that I was going for in getting the palette. So these are the last 2 rows. Now, one thing I did not do with the first 2 rows that I did last time I did a Morphe palette, which was the Dare to Create, I did the wipe test. And I do have a towel here. It's a dry towel. And I plan on doing a wipe test on each one of the arms. And we just want to see, this is Jen Loves Reviews who introduced me to this, just to see the staying power of the pigmentation of the shadows on the arm. My arms were just dry, no primer on, no nothing, and I just want to see how they perform with the wipe test. So I go pretty hard. 1, 2, we'll take a look, and then I'll just keep going. Wow, that is awesome. Okay, that does not disappoint. The pinks and purples definitely stayed very nicely. And now on this side, my prediction is that this one and the 2 blacks, or brownish blacks, are going to do the best. So let's see. 2 swipes. And yep, that's pretty much it. Actually, the lavender is doing pretty well, but the purple and browns sure stayed. And I have a ton of glitter on the towel, which means I will fold it. And let's keep going. Yeah, the browns and purples are doing really well. I am back, hands are clean, and the forearms are clean as well. I am going to be using this forearm for the last 7 shades, which are apparently transformer shades in the center of the palette. Let me just show you again to refresh. These are the ones that I am talking about. So I will swipe them in 4s and 3s, so let's get that going. Take the crown. Oh yes, or yes, oh yes. Total Goals. I like the feel of this one. And Catch the Light. It's kind of a yellowish gold. Okay, let's swatch these a second time. They are apparently transformation shades, so I don't expect them to show quite as intensely as the more pigmented colors. Take the crown. Oh yes. Oh, that's looking better already. What's the third one? Total Goals. Much better. And Catch the Light. Now these are definitely 2 swipe colors. And there's some, in some of them there's duochrome view or different colors of shimmer. So this one is definitely all silver, but somewhat sheer. This one has lavender, pink, and peach sparkle in it. Very, very micro shimmer actually. This one looks like a duochrome, kind of a terracotta to pinkish purple. And this one looks like some silver and mostly gold shimmer on that one. We are down to our last 3 shades, which are these 3. So I'm going to swatch these 3 next. Oh, I like the last 2. Let's see what they look like. Okay, so I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, right here. This one is Bling Thing. Bling Thing, Here for It. And finally, Strike a Pose. Bling Thing, Here for It, and Strike a Pose. Let's do that again. All right, Bling Thing, Strike a Pose, and Here for It. Oh, much better. I don't think that's a transformer. That looks pretty deep to me. This one is kind of a corally yellowish peach with peach shimmer. This one is not that different from number 2 here and second last. They look pretty similar. This one's more of, oh, pardon me, this one's more of a pink undertone, and this is more of a lavender undertone, but they don't look that different on the arm, I don't think. And then this one is quite different. It looks like it's a kind of a fuchsia and coral. Really kind of different, but I don't see that as a transformation or transformer shade at all. The other ones, yes, but this one, no. As a matter of fact, these two I really don't think are much of a kind of transformer type shade. I could be wrong. I mean, I think that we need to layer things on to get a really good sense. But I am ready to do a wipe test with these one more time to show you. I have my towel. I don't expect these to survive too much. Maybe the two that I don't think are very light will make it, but we'll see. 1, 2, yeah, pretty much. This one actually didn't do too badly. Bling thing has a little bit of stain power, but it's faint to begin with. And there we go. So yeah, they don't stay as long as some of the other shadows that we saw, but definitely the bright pink, fuchsia, purple, blues, those tend to stay around longer, and so they did not disappoint. Basically what it comes down to is that the colors that I was hoping to like from the palette, I do, and that is all the more exciting for me to get these into Anastasia quads and into my Quad of the Month series, which I can see is enjoyed by a number of people, so I hope you will enjoy this influx of additional colors to the mix. So there we go. The full 39S all swatched and ready to go towards depotting next. I hope you'll join me for that video. Thank you for watching this one. I appreciate it very much. I hope you found some of it useful or at least entertaining. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, but for now, take care.